the quality is not the best, but it works. All right, so I'm here talking to Lino. It's about starting a clothing brand. Um, I'm just asking questions because, again, the thing I said earlier, a lot of people want to start a clothing brand until you fully understand the amount of work and effort that goes into it. Um, so I'm just kind of asking questions of, why clothing brand? Well, let me ask you, why a clothing brand? Because I think you can start a bunch of other businesses and be successful with it really quickly. For example, if you go to lawn mowing company, go knock a bunch of houses, uh, with people who have like huge grass, and be like, hey, you have huge grass on your yard. Can I cut it for $25?
Yeah, but that's not something I'm passionate about.
Yeah. So why
Clothing.
clothing brand? Yeah. Why clothes? What about clothes that?
Let me redirect that question to you.
Yeah.
Why did you make clothes?
Why
Why
did
did
I
you
make
choose
clothes?
clothes? Yeah.
Good question. Well, okay. So one, I've always drawn on all my products. It doesn't matter what it was. I'm sure you've seen a few clothes
Yeah.
that I've drawn on it. Um, and also back in the day, bro, we were poor. We didn't have a lot of clothes, right? We'd go shopping Value Village, and if we did get new shoes, new shirts, it has to last at least 1 year to 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So
We all come from the same.
yeah, we
No.
all come from that, right?
Right.
And after a certain point, I just said everybody's trying to look the same. Like you're trying to, like you said, the Kanye West example. Everybody wants to say, "Oh yeah, look at me, I got this shirt. I'm cool now because I'm wearing Kanye's brand."
Right.
So for me, I was like, you know what? I want to be my own. I want to be when I walk into my a room, I want people to be like, "Oh shoot, who's that?" You know, simply because I'm completely different.
Right.
If everyone's wearing a suit, I'm gonna wear a completely different suit. Or I mean, you have to dress for the occasion, of course. But like, how can you make yourself stand out? So that way, when people look at you, they're like, you know what, that double take,
Yeah.
So that's why I do clothes. And also, I just, again, I like making products for me. The reason why I made this is because in the wintertime, when you wear a shirt, you'll probably be a little bit colder. But with this, is made out of what, sweater material. So with a shirt has a turtleneck. It's different. It's bright,
Mm.
and it's gonna keep me warm, right? So I'm designing for design, function, and aesthetics. Some people are just completely aesthetics, which is cool,
That's me.
right? So if you
Aesthetics is like what exactly?
aesthetics is just because it looks cool. It may not have a complete function. It just looks cool, or
Okay.
it just looks good in a certain, or it's trendy in a way. So you wanna, for example, people are wearing huge
Baggy.
baggy pants. That's trendy.
Mm.
Now people are gonna make a lot of people are gonna make baggy pants because that's the trend. That's what everybody's doing. So if everybody's doing that, it's making money. So you're just gonna follow that and do that, but make it your own way in a sense,
In a way, yes.
right? So that's why you need to understand why you're going to clothes. Is it?
Okay. The reason why I'm here
Yeah.
is obviously to get your help because you have more knowledge, right?
Well,
And
no, I
experience.
I got you. That's why you're here. But
Yeah.
why fashion?
Because that's what I'm into, right?
Okay.
And when I say that's what I'm into,
Yeah.
it's not because I just woke up one day and say, okay,
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah.
No, it's because
Okay.
since I was a little kid,
Yeah.
like 9, 8,
Yeah.
it's been fashion. My
Oh.
mom used to tailor our clothes
Okay.
when we were younger.
Yeah.
She in Africa too,
Yeah.
so it wasn't here.
Yeah.
So in Africa, she would go to a tailor, make
Yeah.
sure we get tailored. We did all of that.
Okay.
We didn't have a lot of money too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
I was
Nice.
telling you, we all come from the same spot.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a lot of money. She
Yeah.
would go get it tailored.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So since I was a little kid,
Yeah.
I've been my parents been feeding that into me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay.
To the point where I'm grown now and I'm like, okay, like that's something that I'm really
Okay.
passionate about.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's not just something that's mental. It's
Yeah.
like it's physical too. Because whenever I put on a clothes, like I'm feeling it. You know.
I mean, when you put on something nice, everything changes. The energy changes. I
Right.
get right. So, yeah. If you don't have confidence, get a nice clothes. As soon as someone says, "Oh, you look good,"
Yeah.
then your whole energy, everything changes, right?
Right.
So I don't like to ask this question, but I have to ask this question,
Okay.
right? Who are you designing for? I mean, it's hard for me to answer this question as well because I just want to design products that are functional, aesthetically pleasing for me first. Screw if no one likes it, but I want to do it for myself first. But if I was to say is I want to design products that are completely functional, right? For example, my hoodies, I designed it because it's cold in Winnipeg, right? So if I want to go outside, I don't want to die because I'm not wearing a jacket, right? And I don't want my ears to freeze. I don't want wind going to my face. So I designed that with the zipper on the side, and then now that's gonna cover my face, right?
Okay.
And I designed I designed a backpack that if you wanna go hiking, or I was playing basketball and I was just sick of, carrying. I designed my backpack because I was in school. I played basketball and I had a job, so I needed a huge backpack that would fit my shoes. There, it would allow me to put my, textbooks in there, and allow me to also carry my school clothes and my basketball clothes.
Okay.
Right. So I made attachments that you can attach it on the side. So that way, if I'm not doing anything, I'm not playing basketball that day, take the attachments. I don't need my shoes, so I just leave it at home. It's big enough to hold everything inside, and I can also keep my textbooks in there. Right. So I designed product like that because it solved my problem. And then it turned out other people loved it because they wanted to go hiking. My ex literally fit everything in there. So I was like, right? So for you is who you designing for, and why do you want to design clothes versus just buy nice clothes? Because being a designer is owning a business that makes clothes. Is tough. It's a lot easier to just buy nice clothes and be like, hey, I'm associated with this brand. So why go and actually design? And who are you designing it for? It's tough. Like
I'm designing for people that I'm designing for people that.
Okay, I'll let you finish that statement, and I have a different question.
I have a. It's not just the jersey. The jersey is probably okay for the jersey alone.
Yeah.
That's literally just for fashion, people that are into dressing up.
Yeah.
Strictly that.
Okay.
And bro, I don't know what it is, but I feel strongly that people gonna vibe with it.
As it should. If you don't feel it, why are you doing it?
Right. No, people gonna vibe with the jersey.
Okay.
And the thing is on TikTok is I've seen so many people that do their own clothing brand, right?
Yeah.
And they just put it on and it looks nice.
Yeah.
Right? You just have to have the aesthetics.
Yeah.
And just the follow it for people to vibe with it, right?
Okay.
That's
okay. I got you. Okay.
But that's
okay.
Just for the moment. That's just for the jersey.
Yeah.
And what you said about the colors, when you walk into a room and it's bright.
Yeah.
That could be. We can add matte colors to the jersey. It doesn't have to be gray, black.
It
could be
the standard,
different designs.
Okay.
And the jersey too. I know you haven't. Let's be honest. Have you seen the jersey?
I've seen it.
You've seen it, right? But not a lot.
It's hard to. I kind of get it. Right. I see where it's going.
Okay.
And it is refining, but it's I can.
No, a lot of people have t-shirts like this.
Yeah.
But you don't see a lot of the jersey, but the jersey it's it's a trend, but you don't see it a lot.
You don't see this type of jersey design
a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
But I know that people fuck with it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I have it, cause bro. I've seen I'm again I'm into fashion crazy, right? So I see shit like that.
I got you. Yeah.
I see stuff like that. That's why I'm
Yeah. Okay, so the reason why I'm asking these questions is because it's do you want to build a business or do you want to make products and do this in because if you want to make products, you can make products. I mean, I honestly I think I'm in Me myself, I'm still trying to find. Do I want to just make products or do I want to build a brand? Do you know what's the difference between making a product and making a brand? Yeah.
Uh,
No. Okay.
I think you kind of explained it to me before.
Okay. Can you?
A brand is like the face, right?
Yeah. English. So a brand is association, is a feeling that you get from. Let's look at Nike. Do you know what Nike's brand is?
The three or the check. I don't even know. I don't.
Okay, so so Nike.
I don't be rock with Nike or.
Okay.
You know.
Let's say Louis Vuitton.
Okay, I don't even know Louis Vuitton. I don't know a lot of brand stuff.
Okay. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is, these brands are known for something. For example, Louis Vuitton is excellence, right? Opulence, like luxury, right? If you compare that and Nike is about being the best of the best, right? That's why they associate themselves with LeBron James, all these amazing athletes, right? They decided to sign these people because they want to be associated. So that way, as soon as you see Nike on LeBron, say, I want to be like LeBron, so let me wear a Nike. And now the whole brand is associated with excellence, winning, and all these other stuff. You see a famous person wearing Louis Vuitton, you say, oh shoot, I want to be rich. I want to wear that stuff because these people are wearing these amazing things, right? But you don't get there like this, right? It happens over time by talking to one famous person. Hey, wear it. Hey, do this. Hey, can you do this? Can you wear this? Can you wear that? And now over time, just because you're associated with someone who's rich and famous, that will completely really, really help. However, it's okay. How's your customer service? Is it good? How's your product? Is it good? Because there's a lot of brands that say, "Hey, here's a product. Can you wear it?" And then a customer gets it.
Huh?
Yeah. So essentially, a brand is everything that comes with it. The product. If you wanna charge expensive prices, which I would always say charge really, really good prices, because you're able to provide more value for that price. If you go for the cheapest thing, you can only do so much with cheap things. You can't go as deep as you really want to with cheap stuff, right? Yeah. So, but if you want to charge expensive prices, you have to make sure the material and the product itself is really good. And two, the customer service there has to be really good as well. Everything around that price, around that product, has to be amazing, right? And now, because you make great products, great customer service, now people automatically think, "Wow, this is a great brand. I love this. I'd be happy to get more products from this company." So now it's not about the products you make; it's the association with the company. Because I think automatically, well, if I'm buying from Louis Vuitton, it's gonna be automatically great product. It's gonna be automatic great service or whatever it is that comes with that company, right? So the brand becomes everything that comes with the product. Now, if you're saying a product, okay, shoes. You can get many shoes. What kind of shoes is it? Is it a hiking shoe? Is it a basketball shoe? What kind of product is it? Now, you can build a brand off of product, right? Well, I think every brand starts with the product, right? If you have a great product, now you add everything around that product. So, yeah, I mean, I think that was a long explanation, but essentially, make an amazing product now, build everything around that product, so that way when someone receives that product, they'll be amazed. Now they'll be happy to buy more stuff from you. And if they buy more stuff from you, and that second product that they buy from you is amazing, why wouldn't they buy a third? And if they keep on buying from you, now you've just built an amazing brand because people just love your products. If you make trash product that they can buy somewhere else and that other product's going to be better than yours, why would I buy from you? Again, why would I buy a second product from you? Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out a way.
I'm giving you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Which is good. Which is good. I'm just trying to
Okay, so essentially, to really, you're like starting from the very very bottom.
Very
So
bottom.
so foundation. Make an amazing or a very good product that when I buy it from you, I feel it, I touch it, I wear it. Nice. It feels good first, right?
Yeah.
And then it has to look good and different. Because if the whole trend is also, I, it's up to you, but following trend is.
It's cool, but it's not.
No, it's a very hard thing to do. Because the whole process of making clothes, designing the clothes, right? If you're gonna make it, all right, let's. I'm like throwing literally everything out at once, right? Okay. Do you want to be a designer, a maker, or a business? But let's take the business out of it because you have to do one of these two things first, right? So, do you want to just design the product and send it out to someone, or do you want to hand make it, right, and then sell it? These are two different things. So a designer is just you draw it. Hopefully, it's gonna be as good and detailed as possible. So that way, when you send it out to Pakistan, China, and everything, they're able to make it for you and then just send it here. You can there's minimum order quantities that you have to do. Some of them are 100, some of them are 50, some of them are thousands, right? Or you can be like, you know what? I'm a very creative person, and I want my vision to come out exactly as I want it. So you get the skills of sewing, you get the skills of pattern cutting. That sometimes takes years to do, and then you make it, and then you become a salesperson, right? And then, yeah. So option one is you just design a product, you send it out to someone to make it. So let's say you have a product right now, you give me all the details, the measurements and everything. I'll make it for you. I'll say, here it is. Do you like it? If you don't like it, you make some changes. So that way it looks and fits and feels the way you want it. And then you go out to people and say, hey, here's a product for you. Buy it. Or you say why they should buy it.
There's marketplaces that where you can sell clothes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's, and again, that's why it's important to know who your customer is. Because if you're selling streetwear, and then you go to a farmer's market that just sells food and everything,
right?
You can do that just to stand out, but are your customers gonna be there, right? If you're building a soccer business, right? Soccer clothes, and you go to a basketball market,
Yeah.
it doesn't work out. So if you know who your customer is, you're able to go exactly where they go. You're able to speak their language. You're able to read their mind. So that way, when you talk to them, here's your problem, here's your solution. Or I know you like to dress like this, so here's my take on it. Right? If you know someone, if you're into goth core or whatever, goth or yeah. Golf. Let's say golf, right? Well, you know that it has to fit a certain way for them to play golf. It has to be a certain weight. You're not gonna wear this on a hot day when you're gonna go golfing. You could, but you have to design in a way that works for golfers, right? So that's why I said earlier, who are you designing for? What's your brand too? Because if you know your customer, you're able to go to them and say, here's a product for you. If it's not for them, now you have to explain why it's for them. You still have to do it anyways. But once I know, bro, why are you selling basketball stuff for me? I don't play basketball. Right? So know who your customer is, know what they want, know their problem, and solve it for them. Or make something that they'll want.
Okay.
Right? If you're going to the fashion route, just strictly fashion, okay, well, that's tough. Even then, you still have to know who you're going to. Are you going to someone who is 18 years old? Because people, if you look at TikTok right now, people who are 18 are dressing completely different than someone who's like 40.
Yeah.
You have to, because those are
definitely the age from 13 to like 20, 26.
That's a huge range.
That's a huge range.
Bro, do you know what 13-year-olds wear?
Yeah.
What do they wear?
They wear their training stuff.
Well, what's the trending?
Like baggy. Okay, so baggy jeans, baggy joggers with uh, white t-shirt. Like okay, so I've Toronto, right? So I've seen how the kids dress in Toronto, right? Most of them, the ones that are creative,
Yeah.
they that's what I like, creative stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll wear baggy jeans with like what do you call it? Not a shirt, but it's like it's long sleeve. It's kind of like for the winter time.
A hoodie?
Not a hoodie. That's
Sweater?
it's kind of like a sweater, but there's no like
Yeah,
hoodie on.
sweatshirt.
Okay.
Something like this, but long sleeve.
Yeah, hold on, I can show you.
Okay, but what are the old? You said 28, right? That's almost 30.
Yeah, I say 20, 26. So 26 will probably be.
So what I would recommend is
So you see this? This is creative, right?
soccer jersey.
It's a soccer jersey, but it's not really a soccer jersey. It looks like but it's not.
Kind of is. Long sleeve soccer jersey.
Yeah, but you're not going to play soccer. It's just fashion, right?
Well, yeah, but that's what it is. They're wearing a soccer jersey.
Yeah.
With the.
But you never know. He could not be into soccer.
Well,
right?
yeah, that's fashion. You don't have to. But again, that's maybe a trend in their little area there. But yeah, no, with fashion you can literally wear anything, and make it your own.
Right.
Yeah. So as you can tell, the reason why you may want to make jerseys because it's trendy.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't see a lot of okay.
Well,
okay. What I'm saying is, you see jerseys like this.
Yeah.
Like all the time, which is good. I want to do that too. But the jersey that I want to make is not like this, but it is a jersey, so it's in the category.
Okay, that's totally fine. That's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go back. So
See these?
from 13.
These type of jerseys too. I want to make these type of jerseys. But the main thing that I kind of want to focus on right now is jerseys like this, because it's gonna be cold soon, right? And these are long sleeves. Sorry about that.
So why don't you do a jersey? Okay.
These are kind of like long sleeve.
You can do okay.
But it doesn't have to be like this. We can just.
You can, bro. In fashion, you can literally do whatever you want.
Right.
There is no rules when you're in fashion, or when you're designing. There's literally no rules.
Sorry, I'm just looking for. So, this is what I would see. I would see like kids wearing like stuff like this.
Yeah, sweaters. Yeah.
Right.
Sweatshirts.
And the crazy thing is that it's kind of still like. It's still kind of like cool, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like this and like. It's not like old people wearing. You know what I mean? It's not like old people wearing like stuff like that, and it looks like okay, you're just old wearing that. Like he actually, like the looks like somebody in that. It looks like somebody. How old do you think he is? Right? He looks old, but he looks young.
You know what that's called?
Oh.
It's I believe it was called quiet luxury or something. Start wearing. Oh no, not quiet luxury. Yeah, quiet luxury. Old. It's like the old white people. They wear sweaters with the. So, they're rich, but they're not looking to be. I forgot.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
There's a.
I know what you're trying to. It doesn't look like it's money involved, right? They just look like
quiet money type of thing. Okay. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like stuff like this, like shirt like this, but it doesn't have to be this. I'm just giving you like ideas.
I got you. Okay. So essentially, all I'm saying with this is, to build a strong business is know who your customer is, so you can make more products for them. If your customer range is 13 to 28, that's like 20-year difference.
Yeah.
13-year-olds for sure won't buy your products online because they need their parents to hand over their credit card to buy. They could, or their parents can buy it.
That's fucking true.
But they're not gonna. So if you say 25 to 30, that's a very close range. But even then, if you're a 30-year-old, you have different issues than you being 25. Most likely, you'll still connect in a way, but those are two different.
Okay, so which range would you say?
Well,
let me
the,
rephrase it.
the reason why I say range is so you get close to where you want to go. Okay, another question. How much money did they make?
Who?
Your customer. Because if your customer makes about what $30,000 a year, which is pretty much minimum wage kind of, you could sell them something expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But if they make $100,000 a year, you can sell them the same thing. But those are two completely different people. So, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
I mean, like here, what I'm doing, I'm kind of over. I'm going really, really far here. This is like far down the line, but these are things that if you know now, it's a lot easier to sell to them. It's a lot easier to make products for them. It's a lot easier to do things versus making a product that will be good, but you may not fully. You may think this is again trends come and go. A trend will come here now. It might last 2 years, even 3 years maybe, but then it's gonna go. Skinny jeans, what 3 years ago, was in. Now it's gone.
yeah, it's gone.
Right? You see someone wearing skinny jeans, like, bro, what are they wearing? Not what are they wearing, but you see where they are in the trend thing, right? So, but we can literally just make a product now, right? Make it, put into the market, and be like, here you go. Here's a product for you. Buy it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do at first.
Yeah. But but I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff at you. Like, damn, that's a lot. But yeah. So, no, see, like you have a cross on. You can be like, okay, you can literally make a jersey, put a cross on the back, and now that's for Christians. All right, and if you're making all Christian clothes, then you can make whatever it is and add a cross, a saying. I think
my stuff is definitely gonna be like for Africans though.
Okay.
For Africans, I'm not saying like every single clothing, because I'm not saying every single clothing is gonna be for Africans, but my main attractions, the people that I'm making the clothes for, that I think will look good in, are Africans.
Well,
or dark skin, light skin, Jamaicans, Africans.
So black people,
basically.
The black culture. Okay. Did you see him walk up?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, you were too focused.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I know you're thinking far ahead.
Yeah, but looking far ahead that doesn't get you any steps now.
Yeah, which is good. That's the type of knowledge.
Yes, so it's just essentially seeing how much you essentially know and how far. Again, because the more the detailed you are now, or the clear you are about who your customer is, the better your marketing is. Because making a product is good, you still have to sell it, right? You still have to do some customer service. Bro. There's unless you're just designing it and then give it to a company and say here's your product, then you're good. But yeah, so when you design your product, then you have to go to your customer and say, here you go, I got you. What are you gonna say to them? What's their language that they're gonna speak, right? Do they say, when you describe your product, are you gonna be like, yo, this is fire, this is whatever the language, or are you gonna say the elegant draping of this product? Right? So, but let's forget, because when I want to design, if I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna go all the way and be like, okay, what is gonna go around this? How are they gonna sell it? What's the whole language? However, I could literally just design a product for you and be like, okay, here, I'll send it to China. They're gonna make it, and now you have inventory that you can go sell. Now, how are you gonna sell it? Right? Ideally, you'll have that beforehand, or not beforehand, but you'll have an idea of how you're gonna sell it, what features is gonna be highlighted, right? But you ideally have that in your head already when you're designing it, right? Because you can make something that's just cool,
Yeah.
right? And then hope people buy it. But that's where you make desire. That's where you give it to someone who's already famous. Someone sees it. Okay, cool. I want that.
I feel like I kind of knew what type of people were gonna be buying it though.
Who?
Like, naturally, people that are into fashion, they like
Yeah.
they have money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. They see. Okay. All right.
But
Alright.
but you saying that kind of made me also realize that like
Bro,
young kids that are like into fashion are not gonna like spend money on, because I
They
told
could.
you, like 13.
yeah, no,
So-
that was crazy. 13 to 20. Again,
That's what I'm saying.
13-year-olds, they can, but they need to get it from their older brother or beg their parents to buy you clothes
Right.
from you, right? They're going to love it, right? Clearly, if there are 13-year-olds out there that dresses the trend, then of course they're buying, but they don't have credit cards to pay online unless you go in person,
Yeah.
right? So, but essentially, we'll talk about your design. Essentially, is know who your customer is, know what they like, know what they don't like, and design something for them. Because if you know who your customer is, you can design a bunch of stuff for them.
I see like, oh man.
But it's tough to 30 minutes, eh?
It's 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is just, I want to like create and then put it out there just to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to create like too many, just like maybe.
Yeah,
one,
no,
two.
no. You have to make one. Wear it. You can either talk about it or just wear it and see what people say. You can make 3. Send one to your most famous friend. Get them to promote it. You could do pre-order, where you make one. You get a bunch of people say, you know what, I'll buy it before I see it, and now you just use that money to go buy the inventory that comes in. You give it to them. You can make it beforehand, bring it in. You could do drop shipping.
What about like I like, let's say we make it, right, and then I just like get like people that are like people that are like popular, right?
Well, yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, and then just have them model in the clothes.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. That's if you want, because if they're famous, that means there's a lot of people who already know them.
Right.
There's a lot of people who might be admiring them. So give it to them. Oh shoot, I like this. Oh, bruh, Kanye is cool. You know, I'll check it out.
I have a couple of people in mind too.
Okay, so make a few, and then send it to them. Get them to promote it. Get them to wear it to, if they're singers, get them to wear it on stage. If they're athletes, get them to wear it to games. That's like one of the fastest way to get to where you want to get to.
Okay.
You could do straight up marketing, but if you do marketing with, again, famous people,
It's gonna take some time, but
yeah, and the process of it, well, it depends on what you want to do. If you want them to be made here, if you want me to make them, it's still gonna take time. If you want to get it manufactured, you'll need a good amount. It's still gonna take time. All right, so.
okay.
But we're here for you to. Okay. All right. So let's see the thing. Let's see the design. I seen it already, but let's see it again. See what
Can we draw it?
Sure. Why not? Wow, it's already on here. Why?
Hmm?
It's in there, right?
Oh no,
It's on paper.
it's at home. I didn't.
Essentially, guys, um, know your customer. It makes it a lot easier to start a business or make a product. Know your customer. Know what they want. Know the problem that they're facing. Know what they like. Make it for them. Sell it to them.